Hi, Kim. Hi, Sparkle Tree. Hi, asking questions. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Lemons. Hi, Cutie. I know, me too, Kim. Hi, Brian. Hi, Deborah. Hi, AP. I've missed you. How you doing, cutie? Hi, James. Hi, UL. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Jackalope. Hi, Dan. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Grim. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Shells. Hey, KJ. Hi, Michelle. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Hi, Justin. I missed you too, AP. I hope you're okay. And I hope you're back. Hi, Sue. Happy Saturday. How you doing, Sue Boo? Hi, Danny. Hi, Don. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Pixie. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Hi, DW. Hi, Monique. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the porch. And yes, UL, I do have some vampire stories. I have 2 of them. Oh, nice, Dan. You'll be busy, I'm assuming. Nikki, thank you for the beautiful swan. And thank you, everybody, for the heart me's. Hi, Kenneth. Welcome in. Hi, Belle. Thank you, Sue. Hi, Tickles Bears. How are you? Hi, Angelfish. How are you doing? I'm glad to see you back here. I'm so glad you've come back. I'm happy to see you. Oh, thank you, Cece. That's so sweet. You're the best. How are you doing today? Any better? Hi, Rabbit Hole. Hi, Lily. Dan, I hope you have a good weekend driving around all those cool people. I hope you have fun. That's okay, Cece. Thanks for stopping in. I am glad to see you. I'm glad, Tickle Bears. Thank you. Hi, Liam. Welcome in. Hi, Phil. Welcome in, guys. And if you're new here, my name is Devin, and this is Porch Lore. And I tell spooky bedtime stories to help you relax your nervous system and fall asleep. Hi, Lost Sister. Hi, Dennis. Hi, After. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Stay as long as you can. I appreciate you. And now the live recordings are all available on my YT. So if you can't stay, you can always listen later. Hi, Glenda. How you doing? Hi, Maddie. Thank you for the populars. And Angelfish, thank you so much for the gummy bears. I guess it's called Hi Bear. Thank you. Lily, thanks for the cozy cryptid. Hi, Heather. All right, you guys. My name's Devin, and this is Porch Lore. And I tell spooky bedtime stories to help you relax your nervous system and fall asleep. Thank you, Nikki, for the DJ classes. And I'm here every single night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until about 1 in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate when that happens, Glenda. I hate that. Hi, Tanya. If you guys could do me a big favor, if you could hit that share arrow in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a yellow circle with 2 arrows chasing each other that says repost. And that puts my live into your friends' FYPs, and it helps us grow this beautiful porch of ours. Also, feel free to type in all capital letters the story requests that you would like to hear tonight, and I will write them down, and then we'll vote. AP, yeah, you need to upgrade your software. I'm just kidding. You still know most of the stories, AP. You've only missed a few. Thank you, Subu. Thank you so much. Hi, Candy Shop. Hi, Ghost TV. How you doing, cutie? I don't have a Wendigo story yet, Angelfish. But I am adding a new cryptid this Monday, everybody. A new cryptid. And I do plan on doing a Wendigo story, but I just haven't done him yet. All right, Dan, see you later. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just getting here, my name is Devin, and this is Porch Lore. And I tell spooky bedtime stories. Aw, thanks, Angel. And I tell spooky bedtime stories to help you relax your nervous system and fall asleep. I have been, AP. We should talk. I hope you're okay. And I do write and record. Thank you, Angelfish, for the hand hearts. And I do write and record all these stories myself, and they are available for you anytime you would like to listen on my YT channel, as well as all of the podcast streaming sites. Hi, Mary. Hi, Josie. And if you would like to write your requests in all capital letters, Josie, I plan on doing that eventually for sure. Kermit, thank you for the follow. You're an icon. Nice to have you here. You're welcome, Dawn. I'm glad I can help you sleep. As a siren, that's my job. Feel free to write your story requests in all capital letters in the chat. If you don't have any requests or you're not familiar yet with the stories, no problem. Just sit back and relax. Okay, Lily, I got yours. Lost Sister said all of them. Okay, Michelle. Danny, that's so funny. The music does it, huh? Hi, Joker. Stephanie, that one was cute. Oh, thank you, Don. That's so pretty. I'm sorry to hear that, James. I hope he feels better soon. Okay, you guys, I'm going to set up the first poll for us to vote with your requests, and I'll be right back. So grab a beanbag chair, grab a hammock, check out the shooting stars in the sky, sit back and relax, and welcome to the porch. And while I'm setting up that poll, if you guys could do me a big favor and hit that share arrow in the bottom right-hand corner, and then there's a little yellow circle with 2 arrows chasing each other that says repost. And that puts my live into your friends' FYPs, and it helps us grow our beautiful porch and get cool people in here like your friends. Glossa, I didn't, so thank you for repeating it. All right, guys, I'll be right back with the first poll. Hi, Lacey. Oh my God, Nikki, look at him in his little cape. Thanks, that's so cute. Gosh, I love him. He's so cute. Okay, you guys, the first poll is ready, and if you are watching on TT, you can vote. Once I put the blue box in the top left-hand corner, we have the Bell Witch and Justice for Impusa. Sleepy Cloud, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the porch. We have the Bell Witch and Justice for Impusa. We have Spearfinger. We have the Maintenance Man. We have the Ozark's Howler. And we have the Lighthouse. You can vote in the blue box in the top left-hand corner, and you can vote up to 50 times, and you can vote for more than one story. Hi, Chelsea. Who's it gonna be? We have the Bell Witch, we have Spearfinger, we have the Maintenance Man, we have the Ozark's Howler, and we have the Lighthouse. Nikki, thank you for the jungle blitz. He's so cute. And you can cast your vote in the top left-hand corner in the blue box. Thank you, Pink Whitney. Who's it gonna be? Ooh, the Bell Witch and Spearfinger duking it out right now. Who's it gonna be? Hi, Wriggles. How you doing? Thank you, AP. Hey, Court. Also, is Alyssa in here yet? Nice, Wriggles. Alyssa, are you in here yet? Pippa, that's so strange. I don't understand. Let me check it. Which one are you voting for? Hi, Gotham. Oh, yeah, they definitely weren't counted because it says 0. That's so weird. That's so weird. I'm so sorry. You're the only person I've ever heard of that happening to, too. That's just so strange. Hi, Reverend. How you doing? We miss you. Hi, KJ. Right, lovely. All right, you guys, and the winner is Spearfinger. Ooh. It only lets us vote 50 times. That's just the rule. I don't know why. It lets you vote 50 times and you can mix up those 50 votes to different stories if you want, but it only lets you vote 50 times. No clue why. Hi, Steven. All right, you guys, I'm going to pull up that story and I'll be right back. And if you guys could do me a big favor while I'm doing that, hit that share arrow. And there's a yellow circle with 2 arrows chasing each other that says repost. And that helps us grow this porch, and that puts the live into your friends' FYPs. And I'll be right back with the winner of the poll, which is Spearfinger. Also, grab a beanbag chair, grab a hammock, check out the shooting stars in the sky, sit back and relax, and welcome to the porch. Wriggles, I just read that one last night. You missed it. Right, Pippa? You know, Pippa, you should maybe give it a quick Goog and write, why isn't TT counting my votes on live polls or something? And see if other people have encountered this issue, or type in the word Reddit after it. And somebody will, if other people are experiencing this, somebody will have written out and figured out how to fix it. Yeah, give it a Goog. I'm telling you. I know, Wriggles. I'm so sorry, but I'll put it on the poll again for you if you'd like, and if it wins. But yeah, it won last night. But yeah, Pippa, that's how I've solved a lot of things. That's how I learned about the clearing the cache thing too, is I can't even remember what wasn't working, but something of mine wasn't working. And because there's got to be a reason. That's ridiculous, Yeah, and right, Kim? Impusa's pissed. Impusa is pissed. Me too. I love that one, Wriggles. I'll definitely put that on the poll too. Be right back with Spearfinger. Yeah, she's freaky. Aw, thanks, Wriggles. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I'm new on Twitch, and I don't have very many people watching over there on Twitch. And I'm still learning the app, so I really appreciate you finding me over there and hanging out with us on the porch. I'm hoping to grow over there eventually too, because we're pretty deep over here on TikTok, so. Kingston, this is called Spearfinger. She's a Cherokee legend from the Appalachian Mountains. Pretty close, Kingston. Pretty close. Oh, thank you, Joker. I appreciate that. Submitted for the approval of the Porch Pal Society. This is the tale of Spearfinger. Don't be scared, Kingston. It's just folklore. Justin, you can unblock her. You didn't have to do that. I think she was invited by somebody. I think she's okay. What did she say? Oh wait, what did she say? Oh yeah, you can keep her blocked. Never mind. Yeah, see, Lost Sister, I thought you invited them. That's okay, don't be sorry. Oh yeah, you can block them. They said don't welcome me. That's rude. Rude. I know, and I just feel like it's really strange if stories like this freak you out so much because of your religion that you can't even listen to them as entertainment. Then, I mean, how solid is your belief really? Let's be real. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. What'd you say, Jamie? Oh, it's your neighbor? Oh, someone in here? I love that. Yeah, AP, we just had a troll in here. And I welcomed them in, and they said don't welcome me. I'm so glad, Courtby. Hi, Skrilla. Yeah, we're not about that negative energy. Plus, I don't understand Christian people who act like that. And it seems to be a lot of them. And it's kind of crazy. It's like, if you can't even tolerate listening to folklore from the natives of the land you live on, then you can see yourself out. That's really weak-minded and bizarre. Like, how weak must your soul be? Like, is your soul just up for grabs if that's what you believe? Like, my God. Like, Jesus, if that's your beliefs, that's fine. But my God, why are you so scared? Like, you must have absolutely no, yeah. Because even if you believe that, that's fine. You can believe that. But why is your soul so up for grabs so easily? Like, why are you so, threatened by it? It's wild. Anyway, that's good, Sue. I hope you get sleepy. Oh, you better let your kitty in. Oh, lost sister, don't be sorry at all. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm happy to have someone your age in here. There's another girl that comes in, Fiona. I think she's in here too. And I know, Grim. That's why I said those kinds of Christians are just it's so bizarre to me, because that's not, if that's what you believe, then why would you think that your soul's so, you know what I mean? That goes kind of against everything that Christians believe, doesn't it? Yeah, hi, Fiona. Yeah, I feel really honored to have young teen girls in here. And I'm glad you guys are listening. The future women of America. Welcome in. And boys, any boys that are that age too. I just think it's, so far we only have a couple teen girls. Happy to have you here. Jamie, are you? I'm impressed. I know, Grim. It really is bizarre to me, because that doesn't have anything to do with what the actual what that religion represents. It's kind of weird. Plus, the stuff that they call witchcraft and demonic, the same stuff is done by the church, all the time. But we won't get into that. We talk about that stuff on Witchy Wednesdays. It's okay when the church does it, but if anybody else does it, it's witchcraft. Pretty bizarre. But anyway. Yeah, all walks of life. That's exactly right. Is the Porch Pals? That's exactly right. The Porch Pals are from all walks of life. Yep. And we can get along and be joyful, and we don't all have to agree on everything here, but you can't come in with that attitude and be rude about it. Yeah, I know, Joker. That's why I said we're not going to get started on that. We'll talk about that on Witchy Wednesdays. But yeah, see, Court, because they're the same thing. Exactly, Court, because Christianity is not even different from witchcraft. And I'm not going to get into it right now, but if you guys knew about Constantine and the pagans, you would understand a little bit better, and you would see how silly it is to think that there's really any separation at all. And there's magic in the Bible everywhere. I don't know, parting the sea and all these other things. Why is that allowed? Why is that not demonic? So I just find that very hypocritical and bizarre and weak-minded. But, anyway. Well, and mans, that's fine for you to believe that. But if you're rude to other people about it, that's not okay. Yeah, exactly, Ray. There's nothing that says that they don't go hand in hand. I think that's just so strange. But we get those people a lot that don't like scary stories and equate it to being against their religion. I'm like, dude, this is these are stories of the land. This is a Cherokee folktale. This goes back to before Christianity even existed. Literally. Because Christianity was not always a religion. It was actually literally invented like every other religion. So this story's older than Christianity. So it's just bizarre to me. But anyway, enough about that. Yes, we are, Sally. Exactly. And thank you, Skrilla. I love you, Skrilla. Oh. Yeah, that's about the truth. Thank you, Miriam. I appreciate that. I also have stories from every culture. I have stories about the jinn, you know, that was requested for me to cover from my friend who's Muslim. And he said, hey, you should do a story on the jinn. So some people, it has nothing to do with your religion. It has to do with a certain type of person and their mindset. I usually have already started reading by now, Ruby, but we had a troll come in, and I didn't want anybody to think I was making sweeping statements about all religions or Christians, so I just had to clear that up a little bit. Yeah, Gabriel, yeah. I literally cover all cultures, all ancient stories of every religion or every belief, and the jinn is from, the Muslims believe that, but it's not any different from a lot of the other cryptids that are brought up. Right, Lily? Yeah. The Jinn Gotham? Yeah, it's DJINN. And it's kind of like, trying to think of the best. It's basically an elemental. Right. Thank you guys for Mans. Thank you for your follow. Yeah, I'll put the Jinn story on the next poll so we can vote for it. It's a good one too. It's fascinating actually. The Jinn is kind of a trickster. It can be good or bad, and it's really cool. Me neither, Mans. Me neither. And I appreciate you being here. Oh, thank you, Molly, an angel voice. That's so sweet. Thank you. An angel who every once in a while has to put people in their place, you know? All right, quick swig, and I'll be right back with the legend of Spearfinger. That is not demonic. It's just an old Cherokee story about an elemental. Part of the land. Lost sister, do not be sorry at all. I love you. And guess what? You're here all the time. And I'm so happy you're here. I love you. I never would have a million years thought you were 13. You're so mature and you carry yourself so well, and you add the funniest jokes into the chat. And I'm so happy you're part of this community. Do not be sorry that you invited somebody that ended up not being open-minded enough for this. That is not on you. You do not represent that person. I love that you invite people. Please invite as many people as you can. Yeah, I mean it, Lost Sister. Invite as many people as you can. You don't speak for who you invite. People mass invite lives. You're not responsible for your friends that come in, I promise. Hi, Maniac. How are you? All right, quick swig. All right. Oh, cool, Joker. Invite me when you do it. Submitted for the approval of the Porch Pal Society. This is the tale of Spearfinger. Featuring one of my besties since high school, Christina. Christina, that's why I sent you the live like 3 times. Thank you, Skrilla. People talk about the Great Smoky Mountains National Park like it's beautiful, peaceful, spiritual, and it is. But there's another side to those mountains that locals don't always discuss openly. The Smokies are ancient, older than every other mountain range on Earth. And there are places deep in those forests where the air feels heavy in a way that's difficult to explain. The fog settles low between the trees, and sound behaves strangely in the valleys. And entire sections of forest can go unnervingly silent without warning. Long before the national park existed, Cherokee communities lived throughout the region, and many legends were tied directly to the mountains themselves. And one of the most feared stories was the legend of Spearfinger, known in Cherokee tradition as Untlunta. According to the old stories, Spearfinger was a terrifying shape-shifting entity with stone skin and a razor-sharp finger made of obsidian-like rock. She could disguise herself as an elderly woman and lure people close before attacking them. Unlike other monsters from folklore, Spearfinger wasn't described as wild or animalistic. She was intelligent, patient, manipulative. The stories often warn travelers not to trust unfamiliar voices in isolated mountain areas, because Spearfinger could imitate human behavior almost perfectly. Most people today treat the legend like a mere campfire tale. And I used to think the same thing. But then I went to visit my friend Christina in Knoxville. Christina had moved to Knoxville several years ago, relocating for work, and she fell in love with the Smokies almost immediately. I have always been obsessed with paranormal stories, cryptids, and Appalachian legends. And ever since Porch Lore took off, Christina had kind of gotten into it too. The first night that I arrived, we stayed up late talking on her apartment balcony, while warm summer rain rolled across the city in the distance. The mountains were barely visible beneath thick layers of fog and cloud cover. Christina told me she had found a secluded hiking trail online. That supposedly led to abandoned settlements hidden deep in the Smokies. Hardly any tourists, no crowded overlooks, just forests and ruins. The next morning, we left before sunrise and drove east toward the mountains, while mist drifted across the roads in pale ribbons. The closer we got to the national park, the more isolated everything became. Gas stations disappeared, and cell service weakened. Dense forest crowded both sides of the road until it felt like the mountains were swallowing us whole. Eventually, Christina turned onto a narrow gravel road leading toward a nearly empty trailhead, hidden far away from the busier parts of the park. The second I stepped out of the car, I noticed how quiet it was. We started hiking shortly after sunrise. The trail wound through enormous hemlocks and moss-covered boulders, slick with moisture from the constant mountain fog. Sunlight barely reached the forest floor in places, and everything smelled like wet bark and pine. About an hour into the hike, we encountered an older Cherokee man sitting beside the trail near a small stream crossing. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Nikki. He wore a faded denim jacket despite the humidity and carried a walking stick carved with symbols that I didn't recognize. At first, he seemed friendly enough, nodding politely as we approached. Then his expression changed to concern. His eyes lingered in the direction where we were heading, and he asked if we had planned continuing deeper into the trail past the old settlement. Christina told him that was exactly our plan. The man grew quiet for several seconds before warning us that certain areas deeper in the Smokies were avoided by locals for a reason. He spoke carefully, almost reluctantly, and eventually mentioned Spearfinger by name. Even hearing the word out there beneath those trees made my stomach tighten. The man explained the stories about Spearfinger were never intended as entertainment. According to him, the old legends existed because people had encountered something dangerous in those mountains long ago. Oh my God, Michelle, that was so cute. Thank you, Nikki, and thank you, Michelle. He specifically warned us about hearing voices in the isolated parts of the forest. Then he told us if the forest ever became completely silent, we needed to leave immediately. Christina and I exchanged nervous glances. But once we continued hiking, we mostly laughed it off. It felt eerie in the moment, but we assumed that he was just trying to scare two obvious tourists obsessed with folklore. The trail grew steeper as we climbed higher into the mountains. Fog drifted heavily between the trees now. Sometimes so dense, it would completely obscure the woods ahead of us. Thank you, Metro Boomin. Eventually, we came across the remains of several collapsed cabins hidden deep in the forest. The place felt wrong immediately. The ruins looked ancient, half swallowed by moss and vines. Rotting wood sank into the earth, while crooked stone chimneys rose between the trees like gravestones. Then the woods went completely silent. No birds, no insects, nothing. Before either of us could say anything, we heard footsteps behind us. Thank you, Nikki. Slow, heavy, and measured. Not an animal. These were human footsteps. We both turned toward the sound simultaneously, but at first I couldn't see anything through the fog. Then a shape slowly emerged. An old woman stood motionless in the forest, maybe 30 feet away. She wore long gray clothing, stained dark around the edges, and her white hair hung in tangled strands around her face. At first glance, she looked frail, and then I noticed her hand. One finger was impossibly long, dark gray, sharp at the tip like chipstone. The old woman stared directly at us without blinking. Christina whispered that we needed to leave immediately. We started backing away down the trail, and the woman took one slow step forward. Even from a distance, I could see her smile widening unnaturally across her face. I remember realizing then that her skin didn't move naturally. It looked too stiff and too tight, almost cracked in places like weathered rock beneath thin flesh. The woman continued watching us while the fog drifted around her legs. And then I heard something that made my blood run cold. My own name. And thank you, Leslie, for reminding him that. Softly spoken from somewhere deeper in the woods behind us. I spun around instinctively, but nobody was there. When I looked back toward the woman, she had moved closer without even making a sound. Far too close. And that was when Christina grabbed my arm and started pulling me down the trail quickly. The footsteps followed almost immediately behind us, perfectly matching our pace. Skrilla. Every time I looked back, the old woman seemed nearer than before, despite the fact I never saw her fully walking toward us. Skrilla, stop making me laugh. The fog thickened rapidly until the trail became barely visible ahead. Then the voice came again, this time directly beside me. It was my name whispered softly from somewhere just beyond the trees. I turned, and I saw the woman standing only a few feet away in the woods. That's impossible. There was no way she could have reached us that quickly. Now that I could see her closer, she looked less human. Her silver gray eyes reflected light strangely. And beneath her skin, subtle grinding movements shifted across her face and neck like stone scraping against stone underneath flesh. Christina screamed, and that was all it took for both of us to panic completely. And we ran. Branches whipped against our faces as we sprinted down the mountain trail through the dense fog. Somewhere behind us, something crashed violently through the woods. The sounds moved impossibly fast through the trees. At one point, I looked back, and I immediately regretted it. The old woman was no longer standing upright. She moved on all fours through the forest at a horrifying speed, her limbs bending at unnatural angles, while her long stone finger dragged against rocks and tree trunks with a metallic scraping sound. The image still shows up in my nightmares sometimes. We finally saw the parking area up ahead through the fog and sprinted toward the car as fast as we could. The second we reached it, I turned around one last time. The forest had gone completely still again, and the woman stood motionless at the edge of the trees watching us. And she was smiling. Christina reversed out of the gravel so fast we nearly slid into a ditch. Neither of us spoke much during the drive back to Knoxville. And that night, neither of us slept. We stayed up all night, reliving the experience, trying to make sense of what had just happened to us. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Around 2 a.m, I walked into Christina's kitchen for some water. And as I pressed past the window above the sink, I caught movement outside. An old woman stood beneath a flickering parking lot light near the edge of the apartment complex. Completely still, just watching the building. Same tangled white hair, same gray clothing, same unnatural posture, same terrifying smile. My entire body locked up with fear, and I called for Christina to come into the kitchen. She rushed into the room moments later, and by the time we both looked outside again, the parking lot was empty. No movement anywhere. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Denise. So cute. Still, neither of us spoke while Christina quietly locked every deadbolt on the apartment door. Thank you, Denise. I drove home 2 days later. Christina said she still sees that old woman along the border of the woods outside her apartment. And every time she has tried to approach her, she just disappears into the shadows. So be careful where you wander out in the woods and who you come across while you're wandering. Because remember, looks can be deceiving. And that's the tale of Spearfinger. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Hi, Halls. Hi, Just Say an Opinion. And that story features my friend from high school, Christina. Right there. Because Christina's like, yo, bitch, what you doing in my place? That's how we roll. Right? Because she's my high school friend. We're not scared of shit. She's like, excuse me, I'm going to approach this bitch and see what the hell she wants. Like, what are you doing, weirdo? Excuse me? Excuse me? Go on, get. Go on, get. See, Christina gets it. Okay, this right here, Skrilla, this should explain everything you need to know about me. This is my high school best friend, and this is what she just wrote. Nook, if you buck. That's all you need to know. And Christina, I love how you said that because I was literally listening to that today. I will cut you. Yeah, actually, I'm not the violent one. I'll just run my mouth, and then one of my friends will come up while I'm distracting you. I'm the one that runs my mouth. Just saying, what? I'm not mad at you. What do you mean? How you doing? Yes, I can see you. That's why I just said, hey. Lost sister, no. Yeah, Christina's like, never mind. I'll probably get flagged for saying that, but I was just gonna like rap a part of that song, but I realized I probably can't. Toxic, I do a face reveal every week. I was just live, yesterday? During the daytime? Yes, lost sister, that's the point. That's the point. Yes, Bonnie, we tell several. Yeah, Kim, it's literally on my page too. And it's in every single one of my videos on YT. I'm sorry you're feeling down, just saying opinions. Don't feel down. You're on the porch and we all care about you and we don't want you to feel down. Happy Saturday. All right, guys, I will set up the next poll for we can vote for the next story. Anna, no, I didn't, but I'll check it after the live. Did you send it on TT? In the corner of the porch, Christina, that would be so funny. Yeah, because I was thinking of the line I was going to say from Nuck If You Buck, and then I was like, all of that will probably get me in trouble. And I don't think I can beep it either. Like, you don't want to beep in the streets, mouthful, soulful, Why are you trying to act hot as hell when you know damn well you don't want to feel this, to my head, pressed dead to the wall. I got big balls and like baseballs. Split you, straight knock out all y'all. It's the best I can do. No, it sure doesn't. That one's not appropriate for live. It's not. I did a decent job. I just, Hell no, them boys don't play straight. Nuts in your face. Put your away. Skrilla, did I tell you that? How do you know that story? Skrilla, how do you know that story? How do you know that story? Did I tell you that story? Good night, Gotham. Sweet dreams. Oh, toxic PA, why do you feel dumb? Don't feel dumb. We love having you here. Yeah, Cable. That's a Devon After Dark story. Oh, I told the story? Oh, I did. Oh, okay. Interesting. On a Witchy Wednesday or here? Because on a Witchy Wednesday, yeah, I could talk about anything on a Witchy Wednesday. Thank you, J-Fizz, but here, really? Yeah, you're probably right, Mackenzie. All right, guys, I'll be right back with the next poll. And while I'm setting up the next poll, if you guys could do me a big favor, Could you guys hit that share arrow in the bottom right hand corner for me? And it's a little yellow circle, and it has 2 arrows chasing each other. And it says repost. And that puts my live into your friends' FYPs. And it helps us grow this beautiful porch. Anna, the website just doesn't. Or what do you mean? Like the graphics? Or do you mean the actual pictures of the merch? And Christina, yeah. Devin After Dark is, I told them that was going to be my name for Porch Lore before, like, I think it was like you and Taylor were like, you might need to think about that name for just a seckie, boo. Cause, and I still have the YT for that, the email, the everything for Devin After Dark. And then after you pointed it out, I was like, oh yeah, that. And with my voice type, that would be like, oh, Skrilla, Christina wasn't there for that. She wasn't there for the Taco Bell story. That was my LA friends. Christina's way back. Christina's like my high school friend. Christina's known me since I was like 15. The Taco Bell story happened with my LA friends. Oh, the graphics. No, I don't have a certain program. I just use AI. Oh, probably at some point. I've told her. Yeah. Has anyone ever read a story to me? Do you mean like in my life, or what do you mean? Because yeah, I've had stories read to me. Chris, thank you for the roses. And Holly, thanks for the cozy cryptids. And Nikki, thank you for the cozy cryptids. Cable, which Angela? My other friend who's known me since I was 19, Angela? Or Ange? Thanks, Chris, for the diamond microphone. Well, if you get the idea of what I was trying to do, you could make... Yeah, I could, Anna. I could for sure. I could help you for sure. Oh, the one I'm not... Yeah, Angela, yeah. Where is she tonight, by the way? Yeah, Anne should come on and cackle. Where are both of the Angelas? I mean, jeez. Just for comfort. Yes, actually, like you do for us. I have actually. That's very sweet of you. I used to date a guy who would read stories to me at bedtime. And then obviously like my mom did when I was a little kid. But that's about it. Otherwise, no, I haven't had anybody read to me in a long time. Or tell me a story really in a long time. Yeah, it was very sweet. He was definitely the one that got away from me. I will say that. He was wonderful. And it was a very cute thing. And I will say, I definitely fell asleep, even though he had a British accent. And he said a lot of words really funny. It was hard not to try to laugh while he was reading the stories sometimes. He'd be like, and I said, wow, you know. AP goes, okay, what words? Girl, you know what words. Don't even play. You know what words. Like herb. And then he had a herb garden. But even though I know that's right, and it's weird that we don't say the H, it's still funny to me. One of my favorite things he used to say was kebab. He'd be like, babe, you want me to go get us some kebabs? Oh, really, Skrilla? You don't have to do it in an English accent. He used to say kebab. Yeah, kebab. Which sounds so like it was the weirdest thing because it made him sound like he was from like Minnesota. He'd be like, kebab. And I'd be like, what? He'd be like, babe, you want me to go get some kebabs? I'd be like, what? And then I would like forget how I really say it. He was a keeper. He really was. And then I'd forget how I say it. I'm like, how do I even say that word anymore? I'd be around him so much. I'd be like, my friends, luckily that doesn't come up a lot in America. We're not like slanging kebabs like they are in the UK. They love a good kebab in the UK. But the way he said it always really cracked me up. Kebab. Ryan, that's Australian. Oh my God, Nikki, look at him with his little field notebook and his little magnifying glass. Stop, he's cute. Fucking L, Ryan. Yeah. Fucking L. Good night, Yanni. I love you. Sweet dreams. Good night, Christina. I love you, sweet dreams. No one knows who Yanni is when I say that. That's my nickname for her since we were little gals. Little gals. Love you, Christina. Thank you, Michelle. By the way, I just wanted to say that Merlin is in here with me tonight, and he's being a very good boy. Oh, I'm so glad I help you not have nightmares. That makes my heart really happy. Wait, like the pianist? Yanni? Oh, no. No. No, he's not yet, Jade. He's not chugging water or licking himself or knocking over all my necklaces yet. Hi, Jade. Skrilla, no, that's so funny. It's an abbreviation of her last name. It's just a abbreviation of her last name. Oh my God, Porch Lady. Hi, I love your name, you guys. Someone just came in here named Porch Lady. Hi, Porch Lady. Oh my goodness. Hi, Erica. Guys, look. Porch Lady. Hi. Hi, Porch Lady. Welcome to the porch. Oh my God. Follow instantly. Instant follow. Yeah, instantly followed by the porch lord to the Porch Lady. Welcome in. Grab a beanbag chair or a hammock on my porch. What about Weird Al? I can rap him too if you want me to. Churning lots of butter. Oh my God. Thank you, Nikki. I love the mushrooms. Hi, Jill. Okay, you guys. Okay, Lost Sister. All right, you guys, the poll is... Oh, it's under review. Great. Just great. Well, we'll give it a second, and if it doesn't get approved, I'll just redo it. Ugh, these under review polls are just really annoying. Thank you, Molly. Okay, the poll is ready. And yes, it is a Sagittarius full moon tonight, which is my sign. Okay, we have the Bell Witch. We have the Door in the Water. We have Apartment 214. We have Dear Woman. And we have the Djinn. And by the way, Door in the Water is the Selkies story. And Apartment 214 is Are You Afraid of the Dark reworking. And yes, it is a full moon. You can vote in the blue box in the top left-hand corner, and you can vote up to 50 times, and you can vote for more than one story. Hi, Erica. How you doing, love bug? And if you're not on TT, don't worry about voting. Just hang out. And welcome to the porch. Oh my gosh, James, it's almost your birthday. And the winner is apartment 214. Wait, Chris, when is your birthday? All right, the winner is apartment 214. Oh my God, your birthday's tomorrow? Happy birthday! And I'm just saying, no, I don't think I saw it. Let me look. Because I have a way to view them twice. So let me look and see. No, I didn't see them. I didn't see them. I'm just saying. But thank you. That's so generous. I'm sorry I didn't see it. I don't even see it in the list. All right. I'll be right back with the tale of apartment 14. And while I'm getting that ready, if you guys could do me a favor. Oh, you don't have to worry about it, just saying. You're sweet. It does that sometimes, though. It's annoying. It does that to some people. If you guys could do me a big favor and hit that share arrow in the bottom right hand corner. There's a yellow circle with 2 arrows chasing each other that says repost, and that puts my live into your friends' FYPs, and it helps us grow this beautiful porch. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Vampy. Also, Jade, Merlin just decided to get up and start chugging water again. So, right on schedule. Sapphire, to share, you just hit that little share arrow in the bottom right hand corner. There's an arrow, and then there should be a yellow circle with 2 arrows chasing each other that says repost, and that will help you share it out. Sue, yeah, the voting isn't on that platform. It's on TikTok, but you can just sit back and relax. You don't have to worry about the voting. Thank you for your hand hearts, Jules. Also, thank you to everybody who's tapping the screen. I do appreciate it. It does help us a lot more than you realize. Thank you, Chris. Hi, Mothman. Welcome in. And yes, I used to live in Denver, and it is very weird. Thank you, Lacey. Everybody, welcome in the man, the moth, the legend, Mothman himself. Also, Nami, if you're in a big hurry, you can listen to my stories on my YT channel whenever you would like. Seems like you're in a hurry. Skrilla. Skrilla, in case you haven't noticed, I'm spicy all the time. I'm spicy. Especially when people try to tell me what to do. You know what I used to say to people who try to tell me what to do? Literally since I was old enough to talk. I will not, and you can't make me. So if that gives you any idea, there was a 3-year-old me running around telling people that. So I have literally never liked to be told what to do since I came out of the womb. Yeah, after I crush a can in my hand like that cute little girl. Yeah, that was me, literally. That little girl on the porch crushing that can, me. He who controls the spice controls the universe. Mothman, you're so wise. Zaddy, you're so wise. Did you see the stickers I made for you, Zaddy? Did you see them? There they are. There you are. Look at in all your muscular glory. He said, yep. You show me every time I come in. Because we love you, Zaddy. Okay, quick swig and I'll be back with apartment 214. He said, tell the moth to get clear from the light. The moth can do whatever he wants. He can hog the whole light. Submitted for the approval of the Porch Pal Society. This is the tale of apartment 214. Mothman, what back rooms? And I'm a Texas Pete spicy, for those who asked. I'm neither. I'm Texas Pete. Made North Carolina. Stacy Cooper was going through a rough time. Her parents had just split up, and she and her mom had to move into a tiny apartment across town. The place was cramped, smaller than they were used to. Filled to the brim with their belongings. "Sorry, it's a little cramped," Stacy's mom chuckled, trying to make the best of things. And Stacy could tell that her mom was struggling to stay positive. Suddenly, the sound of breaking glass interrupted them. Stacy's dog Bugsy had knocked something over. And just as they started to clean it up, a voice from behind startled them, told them that they couldn't park there. Stacy's mom replied confused and said that she didn't think the manager would mind. They were moving in. And then he said that he was the manager and that she needed to move her car right now. And then he stormed off. What a jerk. Stacy's mom asked if she could go grab the broom and the dustpan to clean up the glass. Stacy stepped outside and the night was quiet. She thought she heard a soft knock on the window, and she turned around like, "Mom, you startled me," only to realize that her mom wasn't there. She brushed it off, grabbed the broom, and went back inside for the night. The next day, Stacy was out again, but this time, she wasn't alone. A girl around her age stood nearby. "What are you doing?" the girl asked. Stacy froze for a moment. Who are you?" "I'm Angela. I live in the building." Stacy glanced at her. "I didn't think anyone my age lived here." Angela smiled. "I've seen you around, and yeah, not many kids live here. You want to hang out sometime?" Maybe," Stacy said cautiously. "Okay, see you later then," Angela asked, turning to leave. "Yeah, bye." That afternoon, Stacy came home to find her mom waiting for her with some tea. They sat down, drank it, and smiled about how they were finally getting acclimated. And as the days passed, Stacy made a new friend in the building. An elderly woman named Madeline Kogel. Madeline was an artist who had painted beautiful works in her youth. She didn't have any children of her own, but she did have a nephew named Frank. However, after Frank's family grew, they asked Madeline to leave. She lost her home, her friends, and now she lived alone in the largest apartment in the complex. Madeline shared stories with Stacy, and in return, Stacy helped Madeline with chores around the apartment, and the two quickly became close, filling the lonely voids in each other's lives. One day, Madeline asked, "Stacy, would you mind terribly if I asked you to drop by tomorrow?" "Sure," Stacy replied. "What's up?" "Nothing. It's just a day in which I prefer not to be alone," Madeline said. "I'll be here," promised Stacy. "Wonderful. I have a surprise for you," Madeline added with a twinkle in her eye. Later that evening, Stacy ran into Angela again, and Angela was excited, waving tickets in her hand. "Check these out. Battle of the Bands. We're going and we've got an extra ticket. Want to come?" Right now? Stacy asked. Yeah, my mom's picking up my friends. You can meet them. Angela urged. Stacy hesitated. She really did need friends her own age around here, but she had promised Madeline that she'd visit. Are you coming or not? Angela pressed. And Stacy ended up going to the concert. When she returned home, the guilt gnawed at her. She had broken her promise to Madeline. The next day, Stacy rushed to Madeline's apartment to apologize. But to her horror, it was empty. Everything, furniture, paintings, all of it was gone. In a panic, Stacy ran to the building manager. And she asked if the lady in apartment 213 moved out. Horstrom looked at her and he said, What lady? No one's lived there for years. Stacy was confused. Haunted by her broken promise, she couldn't shake the feeling that Madeline wasn't just gone. She was gone forever. Days passed and the guilt continued to weigh on her. And then, one stormy night, while Stacy was alone in the apartment, a knock echoed through the door. The door creaked open, and standing there, pale and cold, was Madeline. You broke your promise, Madeline said. I waited for you that day, Stacy. It was my anniversary. Anniversary? Stacy stammered, backing away. Yes, 50 years ago, on that very day, I died in that apartment. Stacy screamed as thunder boomed overhead. All of a sudden, it was the next morning and she was waking up, and the storm had passed. But she couldn't shake the terror of the previous night. Was that a dream? She ran into the manager again and she pleaded with him. And she told him that there's something in that apartment. She swore she saw Madeline. The manager sighed and he said that every time someone moves into that apartment, they leave just as quick. Something always scares them away. It's the largest apartment he has in the complex and he can't keep it rented. Stacy smiled. She had an idea. Weeks later, Stacy and her mom were finally settled into a much larger place. Same building, apartment 213. Stacy knew that Madeline's spirit lingered nearby, but this time, she wasn't afraid. And now she had made up for her broken promise because now, Madeline wasn't going to be alone ever again. And that's the tale of apartment 214, which is a reworking of an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Devin, and this is Porch Lore. And I tell spooky bedtime stories. Good night, lost sister. Sweet dreams. We'll see you tomorrow. And I tell spooky bedtime stories to help you relax your nervous system and fall asleep. And And I'm here every single night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until about 1 in the morning. Thank you, Vampy, for the journey pass. I do write and record all these stories myself. And they are available for you to listen anytime you want on my YT channel, as well as all of the podcast streaming sites. Just look for Porch Lore and you will find me. Also, all the links are in my bio. Shadow, you said I had you convinced 2 people told that? Why? Oh, you mean because I was doing voices in it a little bit? Thank you so much, Vampy. I see now the heart puff and the orange. Ooh, the oranges are new. Voo pop, that's new too. Soccer ball. The Divine Fingers is such a funny, weird name for a gift. Like, what? Finger heart, thanks, girl. Thumbs up. Oh, that thumbs up's adorable. That's new too. A lot of those are new. Hi, Spiker Mom. Oh, thank you, Texas Peach. Welcome in. Welcome to the porch. Yes, Laura, you should check it out. You will love it, I promise. It's like my home base is my YT channel. And I do premiere a new story live on my YT channel every single Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do a live premiere over there and a live chat. It's a lot of fun. The one I'm premiering this week is a very famous cryptid that has been requested probably more than any other cryptid. And I'm finally doing it. So you guys are going to like it. Yes, Laura. Yep. On YT at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the live premiere, but then it stays up on YT. Like, all the videos stay up there afterwards. And then I come back here at 10 and read it. But all of my live recordings are also available on my YT. So once I'm done with this, it'll go straight to YT. So you can also watch the live recordings if you miss them, but it's all me reading the stories that are on the Bedtime Stories playlist. So, what day? Monday. The new stories come out every Monday. Okay, AP. Just sorting something. Just sorting things. Alright guys, I will set up the next poll and I'll be right back. And while I'm doing that, feel free to hit that share arrow. What, Cable? Yeah, it's true, Cable. It's true. Every week I check the comment section of the live premiere on YT. Thanks for bringing that up, actually, because the way it's designed is not intuitive. It's not your guys' fault. When you go to where it says live premiere, it'll show a little screen if it hasn't started yet. And then there's just a comment section and it looks like you leave a comment, but you have to take your thumb or any finger and go from right to left, like on the comment bar. It makes no sense, but you have to swipe it and it says join live chat. And then you click that and it takes you into the live chat. Otherwise, you're just writing comments on the video to yourself, which at least over a dozen people have done. And then I go in and I check the comment section before the premiere starts and I rescue you guys from the comment section and I say, hey, swipe your thumb from right to left and you can come and find us in here. We're all chatting in here. And it's separate for some reason and I don't know why. So if you guys do come, make sure you swipe from right to left on the part that looks like you're going to leave a comment and it'll take you to the live chat. And it happens to everybody. And AP's right. It happens to everybody. Or wait, Cable said that. Cable's right. It happens to everybody. Yeah, Texas Peach, that's literally, I rescue everyone from the chat. I'm like, it's so weird. It's the weirdest feature, Chris. It's like everybody's been on YT, and you can see that, like, when you look at a video, you know how it says comment? It's just like that. But when the video is going to be live, you take that, you just swipe over from where it says comment, and it's like join the live chat. And instead of leaving a comment, you just go into the live chat. It's really weird. It makes on YT, like when my live premieres happen, there's a live chat for the live premiere, but everybody leaves comments in the comment section accidentally because it's hard to figure out how to get to the live chat. Yeah, because you have to swipe over to get to the live chat. Aw, lovely. You're the best. After Grandma did it, yeah. After Grandma Mimsy did it. Speaking of, where is Grandma? Yeah, Chris, it could use some improvements, but it's a little better than this place. I know. I felt so bad. Oh no, just saying, the chat stays. The chat's there. You can watch the live chat again on YT. Not over here though. Over here the chat disappears. Water Baby, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the porch. Do you, Yaya? It's just different. Oh, that's okay, lovely. Where are you working? What are you doing? Okay, I'm setting up the poll. Be right back. Okay, you guys, the next poll is ready. We have the Bell Witch. Thank you for the cardinal, Chris. Yeah, Skrilla, it's easy to do. I am very distractible. It is very easy to do. All you have to do is start like quoting from Drinking Out of Cups or rap, and I'll probably go off for another 15 minutes. Bell Witch, Camper Van. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Wolf King. Okay, so Bell Witch, Camper Van, Sasquatch, Stalker, Puckwudgies, and the Reeves Vampires. Wilson, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the porch. Hi, Thay. Good morning, Candace. All right, you can vote in the top left-hand corner. There's a blue box. Who's it gonna be? We have the Bell Witch, Justice for Impusa. We have the Camper Van. We have the Sasquatch Stalker. We have the Puckwudgies. And we have the Reeves Vampires. Who's it gonna be? That's okay, Lorna. Love you. Sweet dreams. We'll see you tomorrow. Hi, Julie. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Mary. Hi. Oh, Tommy's still here. Yeah, good night, Lorna. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, Crafter Girl. Yes, Glinda. Really, Texas Peach? That's such a close name to mine. And the winner is the Reeves Vampires. No surprise. Anytime I put vampires on a poll, it wins. You guys really like vampires. Oh, and the cat's name, his name in Campervan was Alfie. His name was Alfie. And he was my baby. Just say an opinion, an hour. 1 hour. Isn't it cute? Yeah. You want to know why I named him Alfie, actually? You guys are going to laugh. Do you guys remember the movie Alfie? There was an original one with that one actor, and then there was one with Jude Law. Do you guys remember? It was done twice. The next one's Reeves Vampires, Tommy. Somebody was just asking. Okay, yep. Okay, so I named him that because when I first got him, I rescued him. He was abandoned inside an apartment somebody was evicted from, and they left him behind, and I broke into the abandoned apartment and I took him. And when I first got him, I don't know why, but I thought it was a girl. And I named the cat Gracie or something like that. And it was so cute because I took him to the vet eventually and I found out he was a boy. And the whole time I'd been like, you're a sweet little girl. You're so cute, you little girl. I love you. And so I was like, you've been pretending to be a girl this whole time? Right? And so it kind of like, that movie was popular at the time, and it reminded me of how Jude Law pretended to be like friends with other girls and gay and not a threat because he, you know what I mean? And then he ended up being straight guy and whatever. And so you're right. So it just and so I changed his name from Gracie to Alfie because I was like, well, you tricked me. And it ended up being such a cute name for him. Oh, you never heard of that movie? Yeah, Jude Law plays like, he's supposed to go undercover. I think he's a reporter or something. I can't even remember what, but he pretends to be a gay guy so that like women will trust him and let him into their circle and tell him all the things that straight guys want to know or something like that. And then she finds out he's a straight guy and they fall in love anyway. And she's like, I can't believe you. And it's like a whole thing. Yeah. And it was redone twice. Like I think John Cleese was in the first one, like in the 70s or something. Like it's been redone. Like the Jude Law one was like the redo. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, so it just reminded me because I had been talking to Alfie like he was one of the girls and he was a little boy. So, yeah, it was a rom-com. Yep, that's exactly what it was. And Jude Law was looking his finest in that movie, I will say. Skrilla, you just sent me a jungle blitzy. Thanks. God, he's cute. Why is he so cute? He's always on a little adventure in the jungle. All right, I'll be right back with Reeves Vampires. Welcome to the porch. Grab a beanbag chair, grab a hammock, sit back and relax, and welcome to the porch. And if you're new here, my name is Devin, and I tell spooky bedtime stories to help you relax your nervous system and fall asleep. And I'm here every single night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until about 1 in the morning. And if you guys could do me a big favor, if you could hit that share arrow in the bottom right hand corner. And if you've already done it, you can undo it and redo it again. You hit that yellow circle with the 2 arrows chasing each other that says repost. And that just refreshes the algorithm. It puts my live into your friends' FYPs, and it helps us grow this beautiful porch. And it's free. Everybody loves Speak Out. Wait, isn't that from Aristocats? I knew it. You know the little white cat? I love her. I always loved her. She's such a little brat. I love her. She's like, she's so cute. Yes, Marie. She was the best character. She was so cute. The little girl. Not the mom, the other white, the teeny white one who was like, oh, me. And she was always like poofing up, and she's so cute. I just loved her little attitude. And that again says everything you need to know about me as a kid, because she was my favorite. Such a cute movie. Thanks for bringing it up, Skrilla. We're all like, aw, Aristocats, I love that movie. Yeah, Oliver and Company. Why should I worry? Why should I care? That was such a good movie, man. But once again, do not bring up Fox and the Hound. No one bring it up. Okay? That is not allowed to be brought up in my live anymore. We're never talking about... Yeah, Justin, you know we're never talking about that. We cannot ever talk about that movie again. I know, I brought it up so no one else does. Never again. Whoever made that movie was a sick son bitch. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Spooky Bestie. Yeah, have you seen my crystal carving of the squirrel from Ice Age? It's really cute. And his name was Scrat. Oh my god, yeah, I have to send you a picture. I can't believe you haven't seen it in my Witchy Wednesday lives. Yeah, I'll show you guys. Mary, for sure. I'll show you guys next Wednesday too. He's so cute. I loved Ferngully too. My name is Betty. 'Cause I'm a mammal. Robin Williams was a genius. Anyway, quick swig and I'll be right back. He was literally the best part. I know Robin Williams really was the best part of everything. I also don't think I've ever seen Thumbelina. And yes, a Goofy movie was so cute. Are you kidding? Yeah. That movie, I can't. So cute. But I don't think I've seen Thumbelina. I don't even know how that's possible. Does anybody remember Indian in the Cupboard? I was obsessed with those books. Didn't it become a show? I was also obsessed with everything that had to do with Native Americans because my mom was a Native American historian. So, like, everything I had was about Native Americans. I know, Jade. I know. Jade's never going to forgive me for ruining Pocahontas for her. Girl, I used to love it too. It was my favorite. And then my mom ruined it. Hi, CJ. Justin, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. My mom's a Native American colonial historian. What do you think? You're right, Mace. You're right. But you don't want to know, Justin. You don't want to know. Just stay blissful and happy. Just love it for what it is, because it sure ain't the truth. You are, Deborah. Cool witch tribe. My mom was a Native American historian, so she raised me all about what was true and not true and all that kind of stuff. So it was like an Addams Family Thanksgiving. Yes, literally Skrilla. Yep, pretty much. Why do you think I went as Wednesday for Halloween this year? Yeah, pretty much. My mom's like, and before we carve the turkey, what do we say? Andrew Jackson's a bitch? That's right. You're right, Stephanie. Yeah, my mom's a badass. She's a badass. Except for sometimes she's a badass. Sometimes she's like, when I got my job in a top 10 television news market in Houston, and I was like, oh my God, Mom, I got in number 7 TV market in the country. I'm moving to Texas. My mom was like, General Sherman said that if he had to choose between Texas and hell, he'd choose hell. I was like, cool, Mom. Well, thank you. That's neat. I'm glad General Sherman thought Texas was hell. But yeah, that's literally what she said. And then it was also when she was really into voice to text, which I felt like broke her from, thank God. And she meant to send me, you're a real natural on camera or something. But it came in as, you're a real ass on camera. I'm like, cool. Wait, who did I rap for on an interview again? Are you talking about Mike Jones? When I asked him if he had a number that anybody could call. I am such a fool. Yes, happy blue moon. Kim said, who? Who? Mike Jones. That's such a dad joke. Who? Submitted for the approval. Wood grain, I'm gripping. Wood grain, I'm gripping. Fofos, I'm tipping. Got that wood grain of. Submitted for the approval of the Porch Bell Society. This is the tale of the Reeves vampires, who were also wood grain gripping. Catch me lane switching with a paint dripping. Turn your head and your day missing. I got the internet going nuts. There's a story in Dayton that's been passed down for generations. A tale whispered in darkened rooms and shared over late night campfires. It's the kind of story that feels too strange to be true, but too eerie to ignore. It begins with the Reeves family, one of Dayton's most prominent lineages, and ends with a mysterious stranger named Dorian Blackwood. The Reeves family long-standing residents of Dayton were known for their deep roots in the community. Their lineage traced back generations, with ancestors who had settled in the area during its development. Just Dorian Blackwood Griffin. The family was large, with numerous branches and connections throughout the region. They were respected members of society, involved in various local businesses and social circles. The Reeves family had been part of Dayton's history since the early 1800s. Y'all, I can't read when I'm smiling because you can hear my smile in my reading. And I'm like so spooky serious that I like, when you guys make me smile like that, you can tell in my voice. Okay, serious face. All right. They were one of those families that seemed blessed with everything: wealth, influence, and an enviable sense of mystique. Thanks. Oh my God, Michelle. Michelle. What the hell was that? That was so cool. Yeah, Jade, I'm sorry we're witty and beautiful. You remember what, Skrilla? They were one of those families that seemed blessed with everything. That was so cool. Thank you so much, Michelle. Wealth, influence, and an enviable sense of mystique. Their sprawling Victorian mansion, perched on a hill just outside the city, was as much a landmark as it was a fortress of privacy. However, as with many old families, there were whispers. Some claimed the Reeves had made a pact with dark forces, trading their souls for eternal youth. Others believed the family carried a rare genetic anomaly that gave them their striking features and longevity. Some spoke of an unusual resilience, a certain vitality that defied the passage of time. Elders of the Reeves family often lived well into their 90s and 100s, maintaining sharp minds and robust health. And while such longevity could be attributed to good genetics or a healthy lifestyle, the superstitious townfolk began to speculate about a darker origin. Thank you, Jen. And a more sinister theory emerged over time. That one connected them to an ancient cursed bloodline, perhaps even tied to vampirism. You'd hear it in passing at the market or over coffee at the local diner. And these murmurs were further fueled by the family's aversion to public gatherings during the day. While they were active in the community, attending events and supporting local causes, it was noted that they preferred evening engagements. Their large ancestral home had heavy drapes that were often drawn during daylight hours, casting the interior in perpetual twilight. Such peculiar behavior, though easily explained by personal preference, became the breeding ground for more sinister interpretations. Despite the rumors, the Reeves kept to themselves, attending only the most exclusive gatherings and rarely mingling with the general public. Good night, Joker. Their avoidance of daytime events didn't go unnoticed. nor did their penchant for hosting elaborate evening soirees that lasted well into the night. Those lucky enough to attend their parties often described the mansion as otherworldly. Halls lit by dim chandeliers and windows perpetually cloaked by heavy velvet drapes. The Reeves parties were legendary, but they were also unsettling, filled with strange rituals, cryptic conversations, and something lingering in the air. Things took a darker turn in the late 19th century, around the time Dorian Blackwood appeared in Dayton. Nobody knew where he came from. One day he was simply there, renting an old decaying mansion on the outskirts of town. Dorian was the kind of man you couldn't ignore. He had a presence that commanded attention. Tall, pale, and impeccably dressed in the finest European fashions. His dark eyes seemed to see straight through you. Thank you, Jen. And his voice, though rarely heard, left an impression. Dorian quickly became the subject of town gossip. He was rarely seen during the day, venturing out only after sunset to walk the cobblestone streets or visit the library where he pored over ancient texts and historical books. Some said he was a scholar or perhaps an eccentric collector of forgotten knowledge. Others speculated he was a fugitive hiding from something or someone. It wasn't long before Dorian crossed paths with the Reeves family. Whether by chance or design, he became a frequent guest at their evening gatherings. The Reeves seemed to welcome him with open arms, and soon he was a fixture in their inner circle. But his presence didn't sit well with everyone. The few townsfolk who had dealings with Dorian described feeling unease in his presence. Around this time, strange events began to plague Dayton. Livestock was found dead, drained of blood. Residents reported waking up with inexplicable puncture marks on their necks and feeling weak and disoriented. The local doctor, baffled by these cases, could offer no medical explanation. And whispers of vampires spread like wildfire. And the Reeves family's connection to Dorian only fueled the paranoia. One particularly chilling account came from a young maid who worked in the Reeves mansion. She claimed to have seen Dorian in the dead of night, standing by a window and gazing out in the moonlit gardens. His reflection, she swore, was absent from the glass. She left her position at the house the next day, refusing to set foot in that mansion ever again. The situation reached a breaking point when a prominent local woman known for her charity work was found dead in her home. Her body was pale and lifeless with faint marks on her neck. The townspeople were in an uproar, demanding answers and pointing fingers. Suspicion fell squarely on Dorian. But when a mob gathered to confront him, at his mansion, they found it abandoned. Dorian had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only unanswered questions and a growing sense of dread. In the aftermath, the Reeves family retreated further into isolation. Thank you, Tommy. That was cute. That's cute. Thanks. The mansion, once a symbol of their prominence, became a dark and silent place. Over time, the Reeves numbers dwindled, and by the mid-20th century, the family line seemed to have all but disappeared. The mansion itself fell into disrepair, its grandeur replaced by decay and overgrowth. But the story doesn't end there. Decades later, urban explorers and paranormal enthusiasts began investigating the old Reeves mansion, and what they found only added to the legend. Photographs taken inside the house revealed strange orbs of light and shadowy figures. One particularly eerie discovery was a journal found in the mansion's old library. Its pages, brittle with age, contained cryptic writings about bloodlines, immortality, and rituals conducted under the light of a full moon. While the journal's authenticity remains a topic of debate, its contents reignited interest in the Reeves family and their connection to Dorian Blackwood. As for Dorian, his fate remains a mystery. Some believe he moved on to another town. Nikki! Oh my God, those are so cool. Thank you. Another one, thank you. Some believe he moved on to another town, continuing his enigmatic existence elsewhere. Others think he met a darker end, perhaps at the hand of those who sought to stop him. And then there are those who whisper that he never left Dayton at all. The mashups are so cool. That he's still there lurking in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to emerge once more. And that's the tale of the Reeves vampires. Thank you, Tommy. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, celebration tape. That one's pretty. Thanks, Tommy. And yes, I agree with you, Dead Fish. Thank you, Archangelo. Thank you so much for helping me with my gallery. Tommy, you just became a super fan. Tommy, thanks. That's so sweet. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy, I think it goes away unless, I'm not really sure how it works, unless you renew it or something. Oh my God. April, your mailman lost your Boo Hag shirt. I'm so glad they sent you another one. That's amazing. Oh, good. April, I'm so glad you finally got it. And I'm glad the customer service was awesome. That makes my heart happy. Oh my gosh. Nikki, thank you. I love the meteor shower one. I love it. By the way, CJ, do you like 2 Chainz too? I used to love 2 Chainz. Like, damn right, and I got it. Damn right, and I got it. He'd be like, I'd rather spend money, baby. I don't spend time. And he said that, the one where he says, my pocket's on full and so is my gas tank, and all my cars got gas in the ashtray. I love that one. I'm riding around, I'm getting it. I'm riding around, I'm getting it. Y'all remember that song? It's mine, I spend it. It's mine, I spend it. Yeah, pulling up to the scene with my silly mother. And I always like 2 Chainz. One of my favorite lines he ever said is, attached to your girl like a JPEG. Like, stop. That's clever. That's just clever. I'm sorry, but attached to your girl like a JPEG. That's funny. That's funny shit. Yeah, I'm different. And then, like, God, he's good. He's so, I almost just said something else that I can't say on live. He's funny. He's just a good one. He's a good one. He also graduated summa cum laude from his college class, in case you guys didn't know. He was really smart. Exactly, Fat Bottom Girl. He's on his own. He's so smart. I feel like he's underrated. He is so clever. You remember his song Riot? That song, oh my God, the song's so good. Did you, CJ? Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't even rap his stuff because I'm gonna get this. Do you remember it, Noah? Yeah. I'ma start a ride. So good. Yeah, Wheezy knows. Yeah, 2 Chainz is so good. And like, hair weave killer on a trapathon. Have I seen his show? No, I haven't. But like, the fact that he calls himself a hair weave killer cracks me up. Like, that's so funny. And if you don't know what that means, I'm not going to be the one to explain it to you, but it's very funny. It's very funny. Also a big fan of Waka Flocka. I miss him. I wish he'd come back. He's probably, I don't even know where he is, but I wish he'd come back. Rooster in Marari. Thank you, Tommy. Rooster in Marari. So good. Yeah, give it a goog. Yeah, exactly. I love Waka Flocka, me too. So good. Plus, I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen the footage of Waka Flocka when there was a sign language interpreter at his concert and he thought it was just this random white girl who had jumped up on a speaker to dance. And then he started dancing with her, imitating her hand movements because he thought she was dancing. And he is the funniest. It made me love him a million times more because he was so into it. He was like, hell yeah, bitch. And he like ran over there and was so stoked that she was dancing. He did not realize that she was his sign language interpreter for the concert. And it was the best thing. And then the interviewer later was like, so, when did you realize she was a sign language interpreter? And he said, after the concert was over. The whole concert, he just let this girl dance that he thought was some random white girl. He didn't realize she was an interpreter until after the concert. And no, he's not unalived. He is very much alive. So in case you guys haven't ever watched that, just give it a Goog, Waka Flocka sign language interpreter reaction. And it is the funniest. It's so cute because the way he gets so excited that he thinks this random girl's just dancing, he doesn't even realize she's doing sign language. And then he starts doing it with her and it's so cute. Yeah, I love that me too. I love that he let her do her thing, not even realizing she was a sign language interpreter. He was just like, okay, girl, you do you. And he let her stay up there the whole concert and didn't even know until he said after he went off stage, they were like, dude, that was the sign language interpreter. Because here's the thing, the sign language interpreters for rap concerts, like, you kind of do have to get into it. So she was really into the music and she clearly was a Waka fan because she knew his shit and she was moving with the music while she was signing. It was so good. It was so good. Oh, Chacon, yes, happy blue moon. It's a blue Sag moon. It's in my sign. I'm very excited. You've seen it, Venus? Yeah, I loved it. It made me love Waka Flocka a million times more than I already did because I was like, why is he so cute and funny about it? Like the excitement in his face and like the way he leapt over, he like leaps over there and dances with her, the whole thing. I wish I could show it on my live right now. Yeah, you gotta go hard in the paint. I mean, duh. That's okay, Beefy. You could pin yourself. A lot of the mods do. It's helpful. Would you say, CJ? I command V while you copy. I just paste it. Oh. And like, he also used to say the stupidest stuff that was just funny, like cup filled with pink. I'm supporting breast cancer. Like what? Just stop. You're such a silly goose. Oh, Dave Bird. I don't know who that is. You know, there's a famous saying once that said 24/7, Dre, Snoop, and Devin. In case you didn't know, I'm that Devin. You might think it's Devin the dude, but nope, you're wrong. It's me. Nikki, look at him with his little smartwatch. Exactly, Jade. Exactly. But I will also say I like the old school, like, at night I can't sleep, we live in hell. First they give us the work, then they throw us in jail. Who's that philosopher? Forgive me, Lord, I know I ain't living right. Gotta feed the block. Something with the appetite. Thanks, Nikki. Jordan, what? They did? That's annoying. That's really annoying. We're gonna have to correct that. What the hell? Shakan, no, that actually was Young Jeezy. Not Tupac, but good guess. That was the philosopher Young Jeezy, also known as the Snowman. Good night, Lily. Yeah, it was the if you looking for me, I'll be on the block with my neck cock popping. You know, with Akon. 'Cause I'm a rider. Yeah, I'm a soul survivor. So gotta make it to the top or your ass get popped up. Yeah. Yep, soul survivor, exactly. And it was very touching to me. Because he said, at night I can't sleep, but we're living in hell. And that just made me really sad for Jeezy. Because they are philosophers. I don't care what anybody says. Jordan, you'll have to rewatch what? Spooky Bestie. As someone who doesn't listen to rap, I'm learning so much. I'm telling you, they are our modern day philosophers. Like Curtis Jackson. He said joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. And that is true. Oh, the Tesla Quartz video. Yeah, it's so good, right? Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, I can't believe ChatGPT said I'm a guy. That's rude. Like, hey, maybe your AI's not so good if you can't figure out whether this is, what kind of voice this is. Hello? I literally have the voice of a corn star and AI thinks I'm a man. Come on, do better, ChatGPT. Do better. Yep. Sunshine, yep. Sunshine wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for rain. Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. And then he goes on to say something about leaving you emotionally scarred, and it's just a really good one. It's just a really good one. And Curtis Jackson, in case you guys didn't know, is 50 Cent. And he's also who I named my pet seal after, Curtis. Yes, if I was your best friend, I'd want you around all the time. Curtis. Yeah. Wait, Jade, you didn't know that? You didn't know that I named Curtis after 50 Cent? I thought you knew that. Yeah, death must be easy because life is hard. It will leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred. That's the one, Justin. Yep, 50 Cent was a poet. You just thought I liked the name Curtis. That's so funny. Yeah, 50 Cent's a poet. Curtis Jackson's a poet. And that's who I named the seal after. Everybody said I had to name him on the spot. They were like, name the seal. And I was like, Curtis. And they were like, why? And I was like, Curtis Jackson. And then they were like, who's that? And I'm like, excuse me, that's 50 Cent. Put some respect on his name. Thank you. Do you guys remember when Fat Joe called him out and wrote that song that was like, Curtis Jackson? Does anybody remember that? Probably not. Anyway. Does anybody even remember Fat Joe? Probably not. But you remember it, Mary? You remember that? JJ20, no. You guys remember? Yeah, Curtis Jackson. They were beefing. So, yeah. Terror Squad? No, I like them too. I'm just saying, remember when they had beef and Fat Joe? I'm just saying Fat Joe he didn't stick around as long as the rest. He wasn't like, I don't feel like Fat Joe's an icon or something. I mean, I guess he's kind of a big rapper, but like not, I don't know. I don't feel like he's the same as 50 Cent. But I like Terror Squad too. A lean back. Okay, Chacon, enjoy the moon. When he rode that little scooter, oh my God. I forgot about that. Oh, spooky bestie, you do know more about rap than you're leading on than if you just made that joke. She said he was physically a big rapper back in the day. Shots fired by spooky bestie. Yeah, Slick Rick and Easy E too. Speaking of Rick Ross also on my list of yes. Even though I'm disappointed that the song is not the lyrics I thought it was, that's okay. Right, CJ? No, I haven't, Mary, but I need to. Erica of Appalachia, I don't think she's in here anymore, but one day I got an envelope in the mail and it didn't even have a note in it or anything, okay? And it was from Erica. And I opened the envelope and the only thing that's inside there is one of those rubber bracelets. That's like the What Would Jesus Do bracelets, but it says What Would 50 Do? She just mailed that to me. No note, nothing. So if you're still in here, Erica, I love you. Unless you're probably asleep already. But so I have one of those bracelets that says What Would 50 Do? And it's hot pink. It's awesome. Oh, he spilled the tea. Yeah, I heard about that. Jade, are you laughing because Erica sent me that bracelet? I have it right here. It's so good. It says, What Would 50 Do? Because he's petty. He's petty as shit. And she thought it would be so funny. Skrilla, you're silly. You are my future Myra, right? Oh, yes, Texas Peach. Oh, Texas Peach, you're about to miss the best story of the night. You're about to miss the one we close with. So you should stick around for another 10 minutes. Justin, about what rap? I told Skrilla all he had to do was future, current, past. Oh, I like that. Past life shit. Skrilla, I told Skrilla all he had to do was mention rap and they'd get me off track and it worked. See? I told you guys, it works every time. I don't even know how that came up. Also, one of my favorite rap songs is Problem by Lil Scrappy. Because I like that he's talking about, if you actually listen to the words, he's telling a guy, like, put your pistol away. He's saying he doesn't want a problem. He just wants to have fun in the club with his friends. But he's got a crew full of killers, and please don't get them excited. Because it's not going to go well. And he's, like, very calm about it. And he's, like, just, like, damn right I got it. Like, how about you? Yes, I remember when they did. But in it, he says he doesn't want a problem. He put your pistol away. I'm just trying to have fun in the club. But we could get roughed up in the club. We don't give a fuck. We don't want to. But you don't want a problem. So, and I like that song because I like how he's literally, no, but if you listen, he's literally saying, he's actually being really rational and respectful. He's like, I don't want a problem. But if you make one, you don't want one because you don't want to be blank in the street. Mouth full of blank, soul full of blank. How you trying to act hard as hell when you know damn well you don't want to fill this blank? Thanks, Kiki. And I love how you said that like Yoda. She said, a whole vibe you are. I'm definitely a weird one. Definitely a weird one. All right, guys, you know what time it is? It is grilled cheese time. Kiki, you're so cute. I love that. It is grilled cheese time. And if you're new here, this is the story we end the live with every night. It's everybody's favorite. And it is a good time. So sit back and relax. Grab a beanbag chair. Grab a hammock. Aw, thanks, Mace. And get ready for the tale of the night shift at Sycamore Diner. Yeah, Skrilla did a good job derailing. He did. He really did. But I'm also not exclusively rap, just so you guys know. I like everything. Like, I legit love Vivaldi's Four Seasons. That really love that. So I like all music. I'm just very weird and passionate about things. And yes, I love Riri. Love Riri. Yes, like everything. Like Glenn Miller Band. Like, I'm not kidding. Like 1940s clarinet. Like Artie Shaw. I like everything. Yeah, what's your name? Who's your daddy? That's a good one. Me too, Kiki. A 1950s bop for sure. Ooh, yes, Sade. Man, Sade. Man, Sade. That's some good shit. I forgot about Sade. I need to listen to that. I feel like, I don't know though, Sade would make me feel, I think Sade would be one of the music you listen to and you're like, damn, I'm really single. I feel like that's not music you listen to when you're alone. It's like, that's like music. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? Like, I feel like I may have hit puberty to Sade's CD or something like that. What year did that CD like come out? The big one, the one that was like, I'm not even gonna try to sing it. To Dude Ranch? wait, are you talking about like the Nickelodeon show? Like Hey Dude? Are you talking about Hey Dude? In Blink-182? What's your favorite Blink-182 song? I already know mine. It's the saddest one that they ever wrote, and I'll never get over it. It's called Adam's Song. In case you guys have never heard of it, don't listen to it because it's really sad. Dude Ranch. Wait, are you talking about Hey Dude or Dude Ranch? Oh my god, Misbehavin'. Thank you. What's your age? That's a good question. Everybody's guessing. Oh, wait, 1984? Oh yeah, What's My Age Again is the song you like. Okay. First Date? Oh, it was the Blink album. Got it. Okay. I thought he was talking about the show. I loved Adam's Song. It was so sad but beautiful. Do you guys remember the song San Dimas High School Football Rules? or St. Demas High School Rules or something like that. That was a good one. Oh my gosh, thank you for the Michael shoes, Kiki. Okay. Uh-oh, we got Banshee. That sucks, Skrilla. Smooth Operator. That's the one before the CD I'm talking about. Like the song is like, you think I'd leave your side, baby. What song is that? You know me better than that. What CD was that? That one. I wouldn't, oh yeah, I wouldn't do that. That one. That song is like, I don't know. That song's very intimate and like, yeah. Welcome back, Andrew. How are the donuts doing? Have any maple donuts going on today? Michelle, that kind of sounds familiar. But I'm pretty sure I like made out to that CD for the first time with a boy, like, or something. Because I have some like, I don't know. I definitely think that was going on in like my puberty years or something. Oh. You're just getting started, Andrew. Well, I hope you have a good shift at work. And I hope you make some maple donuts for the people like me. Even though I know you won't be doing that because they don't have maple donuts there. Lovers Rock. There it is. There it is. Thank you, Jojo. Thanks for the jungle, Blitzy. Me too, Wolf King. I love maple donuts, and Duncan doesn't have them. And every time I talk about it, which is pretty much almost every live, afterwards I get done and then I sit here and crave a maple donut. And so I wish I hadn't brought it up. But yes, maple donuts are my favorite. And I'm always like, so Andrew, will you make a maple donut? Your Duncan has maple donuts? Wait, Andrew, does your Duncan have maple donuts? Mine doesn't. Oh my god, do you live in Canada? I'm just kidding, I know you don't. Same, Skrilla. I'm not a Dunkin' gal, that's why I'm like, I didn't even know if they had them or not. I actually like the mom and pop donut shops the best. I think they have the best donuts. I'm not a chain donut gal, but if I had to pick, it'd be Krispy Kreme because they were invented where I grew up. No big deal. Wait, so all of you guys have Dunkin' Donut maple? Interesting. So maybe I just don't go to Dunkin' Donuts and I'm wrong, and maybe they do have maple donuts, and I just didn't think they did. You prefer, what did you say? You prefer thick donuts? So you like cake, dense donuts. So you like the cake donuts. You like those cake ones? I also like, yeah, I thought you said thick. Scroll. I was like, what? Yeah, the apple orchard, you're right. Spooky Bessie, the apple orchard donuts are so good. I also love apple fritters. Anyway, What's true is true. Now that we've all sufficiently craving donuts because of Andrew, I don't make many. They are not that popular. What, the maple? See, he doesn't make maple. They're not popular. Why? Oh well. Oh yeah, voodoo's so much better, Jade. Are you kidding? Yum. Voodoo donuts is so good. Ooh yeah, twists are good too. I mean, all donuts are pretty good, to be honest. Anyway, quick swig and I'll be right back with the diner. Also, is Alyssa in here? I keep asking. Is Alyssa in here? Alyssa? Because Alyssa mailed me a letter. I opened it up and it just said, for our Queen of the Porch, Devon. Love, Alyssa. And it's a bunch of cute stickers, and one of them is a capybara and one of them's a bat, and like it's super cute. A lollipop. And it's hard because she didn't write what her screen name is. So Alyssa, thanks for the stickers. I know, so cute. And she mailed them to me from California, and she didn't like sign it with like her screen name or anything. So Alyssa, if you're in here, thank you. I know, it's so cute. It's just a little piece of paper with a note and some stickers, and that's it. It's just the cutest thing. Andrew also says, I don't eat donuts, I just make them. What? I guess that's because you're probably sick of them, huh? I just have Start a Riot stuck in my head now. I'm like, damn right, I got it. Damn, I can't stop. Hello, Robert. Submitted for the approval of the Porch Pal Society. This is the tale of the night shift at Sycamore Diner. Yes, life should be on Cinemax. Yes. Ballroom Blitz, that's a good one, Robert. Hello, Taylor. Oh, you're gonna make me a mixtape, Skrilla? I literally would be like so excited about that. I'm not even kidding. Wait, I didn't know Spooky Bestie was live. I'm sad I missed it. I'm not usually the kind of person who pulls over on back roads at night. Not unless I absolutely have to. That's a lie. But that night, something about that storm, the long drive, and that growling pit in my stomach convinced me otherwise. I was hungry. It was late October, and I was headed back to campus after a weekend visit with my friends in North Carolina. Justin. had a midterm on Monday, and my plan had been to drive straight through 5 hours, no stops. But then came the rain. One of those cold, slanted, whispery rains that creeps into your bones and makes the windshield wipers sound like a heartbeat. I had taken the wrong exit, trying to bypass traffic, and I ended up on a 2-lane back road, surrounded by nothing but pine trees and power lines. And that's when I saw the neon sign. SYCAMRE Diner. The O in Sycamore was flickering like it hadn't worked right in years. But the rest was lit up in a cherry red neon. A tiny beacon in the middle of nowhere. I figured I'd grab a quick bite, maybe some coffee, check my map, and get back on the highway. But I should have just kept driving. I should have known something was off the second I stepped inside. The bell over the door jingled, but not like a normal bell. It made this sharp metallic ping that echoed longer than it should have. The air inside was warm, almost too warm, and it smelled like grilled onions and pancake syrup. The place looked like it had been yanked straight from 1957. Checkerboard floor, red vinyl booths, a long counter with spinning stools, even a jukebox in the corner that looked like it hadn't worked in decades. And the people, they all stopped and looked at me the second I walked in. Not in a rude way, just quiet. Like they weren't expecting me. Like I had walked into the middle of a sentence that no one wanted to finish. A waitress, tall, with a beehive hairdo and a light blue uniform, smiled and waved me over. "You get caught in the rain, sweetheart," she said, handing me a laminated menu. I nodded, still trying to shake off that weird feeling. Yeah, the highway's a mess. She chuckled and patted my shoulder. "Well, you're safe here. Sycamore's always open for travelers." I sat down at a corner booth. The vinyl creaked, and I remember the jukebox shifted songs by itself and started playing some slow doo-wop ballad that I didn't recognize. I looked around and everyone looked normal. Sort of. There was a trucker with a thick gray beard drinking coffee at the counter. A young couple whispering to each other in a booth by the jukebox. And an older woman stirring tea like she was lost in thought. But they all had the same look in their eyes, like they were there, but also somewhere else. Like they were watching me out of the corner of their eyes, even when they were looking down. The waitress came back with coffee. Strong, hot, and surprisingly good. And I ordered a grilled cheese with fries. Simple, safe, She wrote it down with one of those clicky pens and said, "Don't worry, it's on the house tonight." And that was my second red flag. No diner just gives food away. While I waited, I took out my phone to check the map. No signal, and I mean nothing. No bars, no Wi-Fi, not even GPS. Just a blank screen with a spinning wheel. I glanced out the foggy window, and the storm was still going. But now, the wind had picked up. I could see the power lines swaying like jump ropes in the dark. But the diner stayed perfectly lit. Not even a flicker. The food came fast. Too fast, like under 5 minutes. But it looked amazing. Golden bread. Gooey cheese, crispy fries with a little metal cup of ketchup on the side. I took a bite. Delicious. I mean, I've eaten at a lot of diners, greasy spoons, college joints, and roadside shacks, but this is the best grilled cheese I've ever had. The fries were perfect, and the coffee never ran out. Every time I took a sip, it was somehow full again. I was halfway through the sandwich when the trucker got up to leave. He walked right past my table, nodded once, and whispered, "Don't stay past midnight." That was all he said. What? But he was already out the door. The waitress gave me a tight smile and walked over, collecting his empty mug. Old Earl, he's always saying weird stuff. Just ignore him. But I couldn't. Something about his voice stuck with me. Something about the way he looked at me. Not like I was a customer, but like I was in danger. I checked the clock over the register. 11:42. I figured I had just enough time to finish my fries, grab my check, and head out. I still had at least 3 hours left on the road. But when I stood up, the lights flickered just once, and then again. And then everything in the diner stopped moving. The couple by the jukebox froze mid-sentence. The woman with the tea stopped stirring, her spoon hanging in midair. The waitress, her hand reached out for a mug, just stopped. Like someone hit pause on the entire scene. I took a step back. The jukebox buzzed, glitched, and restarted a new track. I could still move, but no one else could. And then I heard it. Not music, not a storm, a voice. Not coming from anyone I could see. Just a whisper that seemed to echo from the walls themselves. I backed toward the door, my heart hammering in my chest, and I turned the knob. Locked. Of course it was locked. I tried the windows, but they were sealed shut. I started banging on the glass and shouting. No one was outside. Just wind and rain and that flickering red sign. SYCAMRE. I turned back toward the dining room, and everyone was gone. Not frozen anymore, just gone. Skrilla, check in with me and do your job. The booths were empty. No plates, no crumbs, no mugs. No sign that anyone had ever even been there. Except for my plate. Still warm and still half-eaten. Jade. And then I saw the waitress. She was standing by the kitchen doors, her silhouette backlit by flickering fluorescent light. Her face was wrong. The same smile, but her eyes were empty, black and endless. Like someone who had painted over them. "You shouldn't be here, honey," she said in that same cheerful voice. "Not yet." I stumbled back, knocking over a chair as she took one slow step toward me. The others, they were waiting, but you just wandered in. She raised a hand and the walls began to shimmer. Literally, shimmer. Like heat waves on asphalt. The checkered floor rippled and the red booths started to fade, becoming outlines and then shadows and then nothing. And I saw it underneath the illusion. It was charred wood, cracked tile, broken beams, and black soot. Like the diner had burned down long ago. I ran. I don't even remember how I got out. One second I was inside, and the next I was on the side of the road, soaked to the bone and gasping for air. My car was still there, parked on gravel that didn't even look like a lot anymore. Just weeds and puddles. No neon sign. No glowing windows, just nothing. I drove back to campus that night in silence. No music. No Porch Lore podcast. I kept glancing in the rearview mirror, half expecting to see that red neon flicker back to life. I didn't tell anyone. Not for weeks. Not until I finally looked up Sycamore Diner on a local history site. And I found it. Thank you, Skrilla. Burned to the ground in 1972. A gas leak. The whole place went up at midnight. And everyone inside was killed. 5 patrons, a waitress, and a cook. The photo in the article? Same checkerboard floor. Same red booths. Same neon sign. SYCAMORE. And in the corner of the photo, that same waitress, smiling. I never took that back road again. I don't even drive at night anymore if I can help it. And every time I see a neon diner sign, something in me flinches just a little. Because I know I was there. And I know I wasn't supposed to be. But the part that keeps me up sometimes, the part that really makes my stomach turn, that was the best damn grilled cheese I've ever had. And I didn't even pay for it. And that's the tale of the night shift at Sycamore Diner. And with that, I will say goodnight. Thank you, Skrilla, for the cozy cryptids. Thanks for trying to help with my goals. And thank you, Texas Peach. And thank you for the hand art. Yes, Mary, thank you. Good night, Michelle. Good night, Kim. Good night, Nikki and Justin and Jade and Skrilla and Andrew and Hazel Eyes and they and Archangelo. Sweet dreams, everybody. As always, I love spending my evenings with you. I look forward to it every night, literally. You guys have become like my family, and I genuinely enjoy spending my evenings with you guys, unwinding. I hope you guys have some lovely sleep and some wonderful dreams. And if you can't fall asleep, head on over to my YT channel, and there is a bedtime stories playlist where you can listen to my stories and fall asleep by probably the second one. Thank you, Tam Bam. Thank you, Spooky Bestie. CJ. I already threw in slob on my knob. I'll cry myself to sleep. Oh, Skrilla, no. I already threw in slob on my knob in the middle of a story. What more do you guys want? What more do you guys want? Thank you, Spooky Bestie. Check in with me and do your job. Lay on the bed and give me head. Don't have to ask. Don't have to beg. Juicy is my name. Is that good for you? You like that? Let's call the boys. Let's run a train. Natural curly hair. Please don't touch. You like that? Is that enough for you, CJ? He said that's all I needed. Yeah. And then suck 'em. I can't say that whole little chorus right there. Suck 'em. Anyway, diabolical, Kim said. Oh, Jade with the corn. Yeah, Skrilla. Suck 'em. Anyway, on that note, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Not in the morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I hope you guys get some wonderful sleep. Thanks, Jade. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Yes. Happy blue moon. Yes, see you in a bit, Jade. See you in Colorado Springs with Michaela. Yeah, it was a Freudian slip. It really was. I was like, I'll see you in the morning. Anyway. Okay, CJ, that we can come to that agreement. Sweet dreams, you guys. And don't forget, stay spooky.